Welcome back to the Morning Noon and Night Show. I'm joined by Gary Robertson, Director of the Springs Foundation. I'm going to talk to Gary in person in just 1 second. First, we're going to have a look at a piece that Josh Margolis put together about a treatment session I had with Gary just about a week ago. Have a look.
Okay, so let's see what's going on.
I didn't really know what to expect. I wasn't very familiar with the field or any of the practices. So I was just trying to maintain an open mind.
Energy psychology is looking at everything as energy. And it's been well over 100 years since Einstein proved that everything solid is also energy. And it's a whole lot easier to go from there to, emotions are energy and thoughts are energy. And if we're working with the energy of it, it's a whole lot quicker and easier to change it.
It was amazing just feeling, there was definitely, I could feel energy. It's all about energy. And I could feel throughout the session my energy changing. At one point I was just completely sunk in my chair. My posture changed. I just sank down in the chair. I couldn't lift my feet off the ground. And now I feel lighter. My face feels lighter.
If I come in and I say, I'm really upset about something, I don't have to get into it, and the process is I don't have to get into the feeling and act it out and work with it and take a long time to do something with it. I can look at it strictly as an intense energy and collapse it, and in 10 minutes I no longer feel that way. I'm no longer upset. I love that. It's so much cleaner.
Yeah, I was surprised at the effects that it had immediately. I wasn't really expecting immediate effects, and I could kind of feel everything changing through the process. And I think Gary said we just kind of skimmed the surface, but still to just feel that surface energy change is pretty impressive.
Oliver right now, once he's got the basics of it, he can go use it. He doesn't have to come back to me all the time.
I mean, I already have things that I thought of while we were in the session that maybe I wasn't ready to talk about, but I would try to work on personally by myself. And I think I'm walking away with some skills that I'll be able to use to that end.
You take a basic issue and then you're going to run right through a whole sequence of energy meridian access points. What you're doing with that is finding where the energy is on the energy meridian system. So if I'm angry about something, it's in there somewhere, and if I tap all of these different points, I'll release it. Just like if it's hanging on a guitar string somewhere and you twang the string, it's going to be gone. That's it.
And the tapping was good. I think it's a way of focusing, and you can definitely feel the energy being affected while when you do that, you go through that.
If I get really in touch with me, it's a whole lot easier for me to address other people and see who they really are. And that's what all the programs and all the work that we're doing here is all about, is changing people's perspectives and changing their consciousness, because we're releasing and changing a lot of the old decisions that we made, so we have much more free choice. The way I approach all this is really teaching. That's why I love doing the seminars. My passion is with both teaching it, but also teaching it in a way that people have access to it themselves.
Come talk to Gary, even if you don't have an issue going on, because you might have issues going on that you don't even know about.
What I really love about this kind of work is how much it's changed me. It's changed me tremendously, and I love sharing that with people.
33.
Welcome back to the Morning Noon and Night Show. You just took a look at a piece on the treatment session I had with Gary Robertson a week ago. I'm now joined by Gary Robertson from the Springs Foundation. Good morning. How are you? Thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
You look good on TV.
Thank you. It
was a great piece.
You're looking good.
Well, let's go in a little more depth. Tell people about the Springs Foundation and the work that you do.
Okay, Springs Foundation is about putting together programs like a basic program like we're doing with you, where someone comes in and we can do any kind of treatment that people want, basically on any kind of level, using energy psychology and energy medicine, and I'm the expert in energy psychology. So what I do is I take someone who comes in with a particular kind of issue, or they want to come in, they're coming in at this level and they say I want to be at this level, and so what we look at is what's in between, what are the blocks, what are the things that prevent you from getting what you really want.
And one of the things that was interesting that we spoke about is your personal energy and trying to keep your energy for yourself. How important is it for people to do that and recognize that they have their own energy and not kind of let it go out to other people?
In a very basic sense, your energy is your life. So if you want access to all the energy that you have to live your life, you need to protect it, and you also need to clear out the kinds of things that that block it and prevent it from really going where you want it to go. And when you clear that out, then when you focus on something, whether it's golf, if I'm up playing golf, then I can really focus on what it is I really want to go. I want the ball to go there. There's nothing in my head that's preventing it. Okay?
And that's interesting you mentioned golf. For people out there, you can use this for everything, anything in your life that you want to focus on. Golf, skiing, your job, careers, things like that. Maybe people saw the tapping in there. Can you tell people what that does and how that helps affect the energy in your body?
The tapping points are the access points to the energy meridian system. Acupuncturists use needles, and there's like 400 or 500 different access points. But you can use it just with your fingers too. And these are just places where you can access it. People have all different kind of systems. I know 4 different systems. This was a real basic one that we were doing, and it's pretty easy to learn. You can learn it in 10-15 minutes, and you can go out and start using it.
Absolutely, and that's interesting. I said it in the piece that you do walk away after one session with this information that you can use every day, and you can kind of apply it to yourself every day. How did you first get interested in the energy psychology?
Well, I have a background in psychotherapy, and energy psychology is not a psychotherapy. It's a set of techniques and tools that are based on the new paradigm that everything is energy. And so you can access your emotions and your thoughts and all kinds of old patterns. They are an energy, and you can access them directly. With the models that I had, a lot of those are great to understand what's going on, but you haven't done anything with it yet.
Right.
That's the complaint about psychoanalysis. You can spend 20 years finding out what your problems are, but you still haven't done anything.
Yeah.
And energy psychology is all about answering the question of how to do it, how to make the changes, and it's very quick ways. So people from all different disciplines are using it.
And it is quick. I said in the piece as well, I felt the difference in our session, after our session. It was really amazing. Let's tell people out there, how do they get in touch with you and find the Springs Foundation?
Okay, we have a website. It's springsfoundation.org. And we also have, that's accessed right now through helenamessenger.com.
She's also been on the show.
Yes, and she's one of the other principals in Springs Foundation. So
excellent.
She's the expert in energy medicine, and we put those two things together. And we have a program, a step program. You came in at a very basic level, and that's fine. We can access people wherever they want to go, and as far as they want to go.
I was impressed. I came in with not really with any expectations, but you definitely impressed me. So thank you for everything. Everybody, check out Springs Foundation. Gary Robertson, the director of the Springs Foundation, and Helena, who is here somewhere. Yeah. Hi. Gary, thank you so much for coming on the show. You guys check it out, springsfoundation.org. Is that right?
Yeah.
.org. Right now, we're going to take a break. We're back with more Morning Noon Night after this.